Hey knife people, welcome to the Driver 38 show. This show we're going to be looking at a case moose pattern 2021 model. We'll be looking at it up close in just a minute in a tabletop setting. Okay, I like those sunsets, don't you? I like these tabletop settings too, but really I like to do them on the tailgate of my truck outside in the natural light. So sunsets and tailgate settings is pretty much going to be the norm on my channel going forward. Okay, let's look at this knife here. This is a case moose pattern. It's set on the 75 Stockman frame, but it's a 2-blade knife. Right here's the box it came in. Richlite chocolate brown smooth moose. It is a 2021 model, and I bought this knife at the place, the dealership, Case dealership in Parrish, Alabama. He has an online business there. You can order online at this website right here, and he sells only new stuff. It's all new. He don't sell used stuff, and it's new in box. And he has the latest stuff that Case puts out. He'll have it. He'll have it before anybody else. He'll have the new stuff, and he's got knives like this right here. It's a few years old, but they're new in the box. Alrighty, let's get to looking at this. This handle here is a rustic Richlite, what Case calls it. And it is, from what I've researched on the great Wikipedia, it is made from paper and phenolic resin. It's kind of like micarta. I think it come around maybe before micarta. It is paper and a resin composite, and then it is heated and pressed to make a very hard solid. And in the 1950s, kitchen countertops and stuff was made out of it. It was also used in the aerospace industry by Boeing. And from 2012 to 2018, some of the big name guitar manufacturers used it black. It was black and dark brown, and they used it in the fretboard of their guitars. And instead of calling it Richlite, they kind of called it Ebonol, as a take on the ebony wood that they was using. Okay, the knife is set on a 75 pattern, Stockman pattern, but it's only a 2-blade knife. Okay, and this pattern, moose pattern, was prior to 1915. It's an old pattern, prior to 1915, according to All About Pocket Knives site. I do a lot of research on that site too. It has the Stockman clip blade, just like the 75 Stockman. (2021) tank stamp. It has a secondary blade. It has the same spade blade that's on a trapper. Same full-size blade that's on a trapper. Right there's the model number, which is going to be 10 for a synthetic, 2 for 2-blade, and 75 for the pattern frame. Stainless steel. And most of my knives are stainless steel. I've got just a few CV and carbon steel. I like to buy the stainless steel. I know I'm in the minority there on our knife brotherhood, but I like the stainless steel. When I'm gone and I left them to my family, I want them to look like new, so you know they can keep them or sell them or whatever they want to do with them. But I want them to look like new when they get them. This knife here, I bought it because I love this frame. I've got a 75 amber bone that I use around the farm, and I love this, the way this feels in my pocket. I love this big clip blade. And I wanted this here moose because of the unusualness of the two blade, full-size blades on each end. I like that. I like things unusual. And I wish I'd bought two. I wish I'd bought one to put up and one to tote, but I didn't because of, it's pretty expensive, so I didn't buy two. But I wish I had. I wish I could tote this knife, but I'm not going to tote this, and I'm going to keep it up because it's so hard to get and unusual. I was just lucky to find it. It has a recess here they call it easy pull. I like that. You don't have to dig to get the secondary blade. Got the nail neck on either end, either side. Nail neck on this side and nail neck on this side. You have to turn the knife around to get to them, but I don't get concerned with that. I like having pulls on the opposite side. I don't like having to dig in right here like you do on a trapper to get to it. That's one of my things about a trapper I don't like. But it's a nice knife, and the colors are really a chocolate looking color in the shade, really dark brown, and in the sun it got some reddish tints to it in the sun. I really like it. I should have bought two, but you know how that goes. Kind of like a muskrat pattern when you open them both up. Muskrat pattern on steroids, the way I think of it. I do notice right in here, it does not have a spacer, a brass spacer in between the blades. It's the same frame as the Stockman. So, it's got the brass liners, but there we go. I like this knife and appreciate y'all checking it out. Thank y'all for looking at my moose. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see you next week with another knife.